Hi everyone, I'm Alex, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So I thought the first Amazing Spider-Man was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I thought, okay, this is on track to being an excellent Spider-Man series. This movie kind of proved me wrong. It feels like they kind of just ignored all the reasons why Spider-Man 3 failed, and they did just that. They put way too much into this movie. They could have just put little setups for future films. I mean, don't put too much where it's nothing but setups. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I'd much rather have a ton of setups rather than all these plot points. It's like, okay, there's way too much going on in this movie. From all the advertisements, they kept showing, like, oh yeah, there's gonna be this villain, and this villain, and this villain. One of them didn't even show up until, like, the last few minutes. It's Rhino, by the way. If you ever planned on seeing this movie, do not expect Rhino to be in it. It probably would have been better if you didn't even know that he was in this movie. But the ads were everywhere, so it's kind of hard to miss it. Green Goblin character, they just... I don't know what the hell that was, but that was not Green Goblin. I know Green Goblin's crazy, but this is not the right kind of crazy. This was just... Why? This makes no sense. His motivations were just like, you're making this up as you go along. Why are you attacking these people? No one did anything to you. I think Jamie Foxx as Electro was probably the better part of this movie. I mean, yeah, he was weird and he was really creepy, even when he didn't have powers. And his motivations for wanting revenge on Spider-Man, it doesn't make any sense. But for his character and the story, yeah, I believe it. It makes sense why it happens like that. There are just some people that, for some reason, they don't think the same way that everyone else does. So, if you do something that's maybe completely normal to you, they'll take it as, like, oh, you're an evil person, you're clearly trying to do something bad to me, even though you had zero intentions of doing anything like that. Him as that role, I think it worked well. That was the positive of this film. It was also really annoying to see Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, they keep having on and off relationship. They're good together. The two actors that played them, they work well. But the entire movie, it's like, oh, they're together, and now they're apart. Now they're together again, now they're apart. Pick one. Pick one and stick with it. This is not a rom-com. Just skip this movie. There's a few things from the first movie that were just never resolved, and I was expecting them to do in this movie. Still nothing. So, it kind of makes me like Amazing Spider-Man a little bit less now. It ruined the first movie. So, it wasn't awful, but this movie was bad. Major positive thing from this movie is that now Spider-Man's going to be in the MCU. So there's that. If you like this review, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.